What's going on, guys? So I'm going to be showing you a video here on the construction on the bracket for my lights. The aluminum bars that I'm going to be using here are from a company called 8020. They're really lightweight, easy to work with. If you guys have any ideas, I guarantee you guys that you will be able to build it using this product. They offer so many different types of parts and hardware that you can use for your project. This right here is a couple of booklets they send me showing you things you can build. So you can see right here, this is an aquarium stand they build using the product. Wheelchairs, robotics, tables, things for storage, conference tables, things for your tools. I mean, there's so much stuff, guys, that you can build using this. TV stand. All you need is your imagination, and I mean, you can pretty much just build anything out of this stuff. So yeah, this is some of the things that you can build using the product. So if you guys want to check them out, they also have a YouTube channel, and they'll show you videos there on things you can build. They also show you videos on how to use their hardware. If you go to their website, you can also download their parts manual. I'm going to go ahead and leave the links down below in case you guys are interested in checking it out. Now, another good thing that the company offers, if you know what length you want your bars cut to and where you want your holes drilled, they'll go ahead and do it for you, so you don't have to worry about, that's one less thing you have to worry about. For example, in my case, I had one bar cut to 54 inches, the other one cut down to 24 inches, and I also had them drill this hole here, and this is where my anchor fastener is going to go. The anchor fastener is this guy right here. This is also offered by 8020, and this is what's going to join the two pieces of aluminum together. Now, the reason why I went with this type of anchor here is because it's one of their strongest that they offer. It's also seamless, so when you install it and you put the two pieces together, you don't see anything holding the two pieces together. So it gives it that nice clean look. And it also, the other reason why I chose this one is because, if you can see, it has a little screw there for an Allen key, and I can loosen it up, and once this is going to go inside this groove here, and then that's going to allow me to slide the bar up and down to adjust the height of the light. Now, you don't necessarily have to go with this type of anchor. They sell, I mean, there's so many different types. For example, they sell one that's kind of like a triangular plate that goes on both sides with kind of like rivets to give you that industrial look. They also have one that's like a 90-degree elbow that goes in here that you can see. So it really depends on the style you're going for or what you're building. So like I said, guys, there's so many things, different ways you can do it also. The bar, you can also get it in the regular aluminum finish or in black. Now, they also come, when you order them, they come like this, where it's open on all four sides. If you're not going to use a side, you can order the bar where it's just, it's sealed off, kind of like what I did. If you can see, the bar is sealed off on both sides, so I can get that clean look once the light's up. I did, however, leave one side open so I can slide the bar up and down for height, and then the top of this one is also open because this is where I'm going to hide the cable from the fixture, so you won't be able to see anything. Now, they also sell these little plastic covers that you can snap on here to seal it off. They also, I think they have them in colors. I think we can see it here, an example. you can see there's they put on yellow covers and red covers, or you can get the black ones. So it all depends what you're trying to build and the style you're trying to get. But if you guys are really not going to use it, I recommend to just go ahead and seal it up, because it looks a lot nicer, cleaner, unless you want to go and build something with like a color pattern. Then that's the way to go. But yeah, guys, check them out. It's a really cool product. Like I said, all you need is your imagination. You can build anything out of this product here. Alright guys, so there's our fixture. As you can see, the fixture has a total of 4 hanging knobs. It has 2 knobs on each side. So the initial idea was to create 2 brackets. So that means we would have had 2 aluminum bars, 1 on each side, holding up the light. Now I didn't really like that idea for several reasons. I think it was just going to be too much going on just to hang up one fixture, so I didn't think it was going to look as clean. Another thing is that I would have had to purchase more aluminum, so it was going to be more expensive. And then not to mention, it was also going to be a hassle to adjust the height on the light. Because as you know, we would have had 2 of these guys to unloose, to bring the light up and down, and then we would also have to make sure that both arms are aligned. So it was just going to be too much of a hassle to adjust height on the light as well. So just going with the 1 arm concept, a much cleaner look, cheaper, and it was going to also be a lot easier to adjust the height. Just 1 anchor fastener that we would have to loosen up, and then we wouldn't have to also worry about aligning anything, because it would just be something as simple as bringing the light up and down. So that's the route we took. The only challenge here is that, as you guys can see, there is no hanging knobs in the center of the light that we can attach to the aluminum bar. So the initial thought here was to create a square piece of sheet metal to the size of the knobs, so that way we can attach the sheet metal to those knobs, and then we would have a sheet metal to work with where we can then attach the bar in the middle of the aluminum of the sheet metal. That idea would have worked, but as you guys can see, the fixture here has a total of 4 fans, and these fans are constantly on while the light is on, so I didn't really want to obstruct the fans. So let me show you guys the idea I came up with. The idea here would be to put the bar right in the middle, coming straight down the middle, so we're still not obstructing the fans. And then I did purchase some of these stainless steel rods. They're 1/4 inch. And then the concept would be to have the rods go across on one side and on the other side, holding up the fixture. As you can see, these studs, these hanging studs, already have the holes drilled through them. Now the only thing that we did have to do was re-drill a bigger hole in the studs to make these 1/4 inch rods fit through there, and then also drill the holes there on the aluminum bar. Now I did also purchase some of these rod stoppers, and I got a total of 8 of them. There's 2 going on each side, just for prevention, just to hold the rods in place, just in case we happen to bump the light, so the rods don't slip out. And so now the next challenge was to drill the aluminum bar there, guys, because you know that the drilling would have to be precise for these bars to go straight through without any problem. So to do that, you guys know that the only way would pretty much be with having the proper tools, like a drill press. So I want to give a big shout out to my good friend Tony for helping me out in completing this project. He was kind enough to take the things into work to get them drilled out for me and cut. So let me go ahead and put them together and show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, so there it is. Tony did a great job in cutting and drilling the aluminum bar. As As you can see, the stainless steel rods go through without no problem. Everything is nice and straight. Everything fits like a glove. So it came out nice. Now I'm glad that I had my light fixture hung up, because it made it a lot easier. By the light being hung up, everything was already centered and we knew where the light was going to go. So it was easier for us to know where we had to drill and cut. This bar here was the 24-inch bar. We had to cut it down to make it flush. So it was cut down here. It was a little bit longer. It was cut down to make it flush with the fixture. The reason why I ordered it a lot longer is because at that point I didn't have my light hung up, so I didn't really know how much I was going to be working with. So that's why I ordered a little bit longer, so that way when everything was centered, we would just cut off the excess part off. So now with that being said, I'm also going to be using these end caps here to give it the nice finishing touch, make it look cleaner. And I'm probably going to be spraying these down too to erase the advertisement on them. I'm going to be spraying these down in black as well. I just went ahead and installed one of the stoppers to kind of show you guys how it looks. So it would be one stopper on this side and one stopper on the other side. And so there would be two on each side, and that's just for prevention, just to prevent this rod from sliding out. But really liking how it looks. Nice, clean, contemporary look. The fans are still exposed. Now all we have to do is anchor the main aluminum bar to the wall there, to the center of the wall, and then install the arm. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the final product and how it looks. Okay guys, so we're finally finished. We can say goodbye to these ugly wires hanging from the ceiling. Now I know for sure my girl is happy that I'm done, because this room guys has been a mess for a couple of days since I've been working on the brackets. But we can finally say we've completed this project. And there it is guys. My lights are off for now, so we can record because it was interfering. But it came out perfect. Really nice clean look, just like I pictured it. It looks as if it's an actual bracket that you can just purchase for this light. Now the last thing I am going to do is purchase the plastic covers in black that I was talking to you guys about. You can actually snap on the grooves to seal it off. And as you can see, the wire, you don't even see the wire is actually inside the aluminum. So by me covering the slit up, it would cover the wire, and the wire would be inside the aluminum. So it goes inside this center arm here, and then down the center bar. Now the center bar was anchored to the wall using 3 wall anchors, each anchor with a capacity of 79 pounds. Plenty of capacity to hold up the fixture. Now I did have a little bit of an issue when drilling, because behind this drywall there's a concrete wall. There's actually no clearance. Right behind it you hit the concrete wall. So I had to actually drill into the concrete a little bit, but in a way it worked out even better, because the anchors actually held on a lot stronger and going into the concrete. Now the screws I used to hold up the center bar there, I actually got some of these screws here, 2.5 inch with the flat head. And the reason why I got the flat head is because I had a countersink. Here's one of them. See, here's the flat head, and then I had a countersink. The screw where it was flushed inside with the aluminum, so it wouldn't interfere when I was gonna bring my arm up or down. If the head was too big or it was popping out too much, it would interfere with the arm coming down. So I had to make sure it was nice and flush inside the aluminum, so the arm could smoothly go up and down. Also, make sure they were long enough where it would go through the aluminum, the wall, and the anchor. The only other thing I did was make sure that the top of the tank was nicely sealed off. So once again, my plywood there came in handy from keeping debris when I was drilling and things from falling into the tank. So make sure that that was nicely sealed off. The end cap here, I spray painted it in black to take off the advertisement that it had. Let me go ahead and take you guys up here. So you can see, nice clean look. The bar is centered, everything's centered with the tank. Now remember I told you guys that I was gonna spray paint the stainless steel rods and the stoppers. Well, I think it actually looks good like this, guys. What do you guys think? Should I spray paint it or leave it like that? The only reason why I say it looks good is because if you take a look, it kind of matches the light. If you see the mesh here is silver, the studs are silver, the studs here to break the light apart are silver. So the silver and black kind of goes good. I don't know, what you guys think? That's why I didn't spray paint them. Now the stoppers, as you can see, I also installed the stoppers. They have a little Allen screw on the top there for you to tighten them down. And I only went with just putting one stopper on each side. I think it's enough. I don't know, I'll probably put the other ones later on, but I told you guys that I was going to put one stopper on each side. But for now, I just installed just one on each side. Also went ahead and capped off the other bar at the end there. So there you go, guys. Tell me what you guys think. I think it came out really nice and professional. Now I am also going to be doing an update on the tank, because I do have a new coral in the tank that they've been in there for approximately 2 weeks now. So I will be giving you guys an update on that, showing you guys the new additions. And also, guys, over Black Friday, really nice Black Friday discount. I had to purchase it. Vertex. Let me know what you guys think it is. So I will be doing an unboxing and showing you a review and an installation as well. So stay tuned, guys. So it is, guys. Hit that like, subscribe. Hope you guys like it. Thank you for watching.